So here are a few of the changes that will be going on during the course of the second semester. You will notice, students, that here we have your class. I am logged in as a fake student. You may or may not see the virtual school counseling office. Typically, part-time students do not, but you will definitely see this here, SEM 2, PT English 12B. You also notice that you have the pace and the grade still, and there's a little bit of an idea of how to read that those particular items. Okay, pace gives a starting date of a class all the way to the end date and how many days in between, and it calculates all that mathematical junk. I'm not a math guy, but it'll tell you after so many days you should have about 8% of the class, then you should be about 9%, then 10, and so on and so forth. The grade column is going to give you a grade, and notice this says 4 and 31. The 4% is how much if all the assignments had zeros. That's if all the assignments had zeros. That would be the person's grade. And how many points they have earned. And in this particular class, they only earned 31. According to this, only 31 points in the class. Let's take a look at the class. And we're going to open up a couple things I want to show you in this. First, I want to show you under this course when it goes to grades. Now, when you go in there, you're not going to see all these items in the grade book as if you do when you go ahead and download the course calendar. Okay, this is only a grouping of this. There are a lot of assignments that are hidden, and most of these assignments you cannot open unless something opens up beforehand. So just want to make you aware of that. Notice you're going to see three things. You're going to see grade, range, and feedback. Feedback is going to be the information I'm going to relay to you on how you did the assignment, how well you did the assignments. It's important about a day after completing an assignment and turning it in to go ahead and look at that feedback, because there may be information there that helps you to be successful in future items within the unit or within the course itself. Okay, very important. Always check your feedback. That's number one. The range, you'll notice that some are 0 to 5, some are 0 to 10, some are 0 to 25%, some are 0 to 200. This number, the second number, is how many points those are worth. Now, think about everything in the terms of points. Okay, when you get a grade, you're going to have the grade's going to show you here, and it's going to show you how many points. Now, something I want you to be aware of. There are 891 points. No, I'm getting dyslexic again, folks. Excuse me. 819 points available in the class. So the number you're going to see here at the course total and the range, it won't say 0 to 819 until you finished all the assignments. What it's going to show is how many points you've attempted and how many points you have earned. So let's say, for example, this first assignment you get 5 points, and the second assignment you get 4 points. If that was the case, this, where the arrow is at right now, course total, should show in parentheses the number 9. It will show outside of the parentheses, it will show 90%, because 9 out of 10 is 90%. So that gives you a little idea to know exactly where you're at in class, how well you're doing. I know you're going to have questions about it, so feel free to contact me whenever you have a question. Okay. Next, in the class, you notice that once again, you don't see some assignments, and then you see these not availables. Don't worry about it. You're going to be moving in order, and as you see in the class, make certain you download not only the course calendar of assignments, but also download a copy. It'll go into Excel, and then you can print it out. Okay. It can work a couple different ways. I'm going to click on that. For example, you can also see in that on a daily basis what items are to be completed at that day. So as we go along, notice that we have here some items that are all by themselves on a day, such as 12B, .3 and .4 and .5. They only take one day to complete. But then you may have some, such as you have here, 12.6.R1, an introduction to romanticism. And that's going to take a course of 2 days, February 11th and February 16th. Notice that Friday and Monday that weekend, Minnesota Virtual does not have school teachers, won't be available. But it's okay to work on those days. So be aware of that. You can always see your schedule here on the course calendar page. This is a schedule. It will be there for the whole semester. And if I can get it to stay, there we finally go. Notice that your calendars will be set for your class to actually end on Friday, May 20th. So you'll have plenty of time to make certain everything is done for your school that you are graduating at. Another item that you will also notice that you may have days where you have, or multiple days, and I'm going to get back to this. And it says makeup course project, makeup course project, makeup course project, course project update number 3. What's happening here is on these dates, you are getting time to make up if you need to make anything up. So if you're behind, this gives you a chance to get caught up. Also, you want to be working on your course project. Now you have the option of working as a group or not as a group. That will allow you there to tell me, and it's an assignment. Where are you on the course project? How are you doing? And it's basically a summary that you're giving to me. Okay, so a lot of good information there. One last thing or two things actually, I want to talk to you about. And one of them is in the course information. When you submit an assignment, such as course goals, general skills, course materials, remember, read everything on the page, because this assignment, if you were here previously, is a little bit different than the fall semester. And when you add your submission, what you are able to do, you click the little plus, choose your file, and I'm going to get mine from my desktop. And this is Mr. Fake. Okay, and I save that as, and of course, we always have to save that as the course file name. Very, very important. So, course goals, general skills, and course materials. And then you want to include your name. In this case, is English Fake. And the reason why we do this is when I open up assignments, I will open up a particular assignment. I may open 3 or 4 of those assignments. So 3 or 4 different students I may be getting the same material. So I got to have your name on it. Typically within the assignment, we don't list our name. So putting it on the file allows me to take a look at it. Also, if it's a very good file, I put those up on our websites to show students to utilize as an example. I do not put your name attached to it, but I do make myself aware who provided those assignment examples. So sort of to protect the innocent there. I hit upload file. It's going to bring it to this box. Many of you may have done this already. You're going to save your changes. This will begin the submission process. Notice that the draft is not completely submitted. Okay, so you have to submit the assignment, accept, hit continue. And there you go. It's been submitted for grading.